the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between our AFC champions and the representatives from the NFC. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win. It's just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch is those giant shuffle Patriots with perfection. Unless you're not Tom Brady, yeah, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
Started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. Takes it up to the 25. Well, comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they're brought up by the 6th overall pick in 2019.
That backyard as a kid, you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Jones now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Walker on first down. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series.
His return starts at the 5. Shoots another one. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick.
The regular season through each run of the playoffs. It's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
From the red zone on first. He's got a man left.
There's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Jacob, and he's in for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier.
First down throw by Jones. Throw left side, the ball is loose. It's picked up by the defense. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, Carter. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids can say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you gotta hang on to it better.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. They give to Patterson out of the shotgun. He dodged the tackle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this.
Jacob. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup. Football champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Jones. They have second and pretty long here. Finds a seam down the middle.
You have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
It's his running back. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
And his guys tie things up at 14. Long, they're gonna throw. Short pass brought in. We'll have the first down and even more. He's at the 30. Mike Evans. And that is a touchdown. So Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here comes their offense out again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. On the draw, it's Walker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. On third down, Walker shoots away from one. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Throwing now out of the shotgun. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing.
Slides kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime and that locker room.
Show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them.
Here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. This is Jacobs. Here he goes again. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys blow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Romped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Wins out.
This is Walker on second. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. On the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for
Disheartening look on that defense.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown.
So many of these defenses today are all about what? Stopping the explosive play, especially in the passing game. Because to give up a run, an explosive run for a touchdown, can just be demoralizing.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Hits him on the end route. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen now for Walker. And that
Wide open.
They go play fake with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense. And his guys make it an 11-point ball game. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14. Jones looking to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the fourth. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking.
Breaks the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. These guys leading by 8. Right here, down a score they need to get this ball back. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. Lawrence here, design keeper. And the Lombardi Trophy is all theirs. We have a Super Bowl champion. Well, Brock, you and I talk about this often. Multiple times throughout the regular season. List of greats who've never made it to this moment. It's enormous. Some of the best to ever do it across 100+ years of football. And those greats could not do what these players have just done.
No, because it was a group, and such a special group, brought together from so many different paths, but it bonded and formed one of these teams so strong together that Super Bowl became a legitimate possibility for them. This moment never gets old. Fate and circumstance linked together when this season began. And now, with this win, it will link all these guys together forever as champions.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, making an appearance now to present the Lombardi Trophy to this incredible group, champions of Super Bowl 60.